How do ladies, gents, and others? It's me, Roasting Charmaine. How are you doing today? We're back with more commissions. If you want to commission me to do something, to cover something, you can. Over on the Ko-fi, there's a few spots left. Not many, but a few. If you want one, go and get one. One person who took one is Ben. And Ben has asked me to cover. See, in the commissions, I ask people to write a nice long paragraph to make a really good video intro, and so many of you do, and it's so wonderful. But then I ruin it by tripping over every other word. Right? Ben, he has asked me to cover Loathe's second full-length album. I let it in, and it took everything. It's one of... Loathe's second full-length album, I let it in, it took everything, is one of my favourites of the 2020s so far. It was released on the 7th of February 2020 and combines elements of metalcore, shoegaze and djent to create something that has revolutionised the sound of the genre and continues to do so 5 years later. Hell yeah. Some argue that the obvious influences bring the album down. We'll get onto that in a second, but personally I love it. The album was produced by none other than George LOATHE, so obviously it sounds phenomenal. The sound ranges from insanely heavy breakdowns to some melodic and atmospheric sections, and if nothing else, the 49-minute runtime will absolutely fly by. You might have heard it already, I haven't, but I would love to see you react to and review each track and share your thoughts. Well, that's what we do around here. And I haven't heard this album, and I'm a little bit surprised I didn't, because I've just gone to Loathe's main page here. I've listened to this EP, so Loathe and Holding Absence, one of my absolute favourite bands. Holding Absence did an EP together in 2018. White Heart, Servant and Master, and then the Holding Absence song Saint Cecilia and Everything. I'll move it down further so that you can see it over my head. The Loathe songs are much better liked than the Holding Absence song. To be fair, actually, Everything is one of Holding Absence's weaker songs, but still. This is a really good idea, by the way. More bands should do this. Split an EP 50-50. You're doubling your audience potentially, but anyway. And the other song I'm familiar with is the Sleep Token version of Is It Really You, which was released as a single down here. And apparently, according to literally everybody, the Loathe only version is considerably better. So much better, in fact, that it has a 94 average on Album of the Year, which is indeed the best on this album. Now, this album by user score is a must hear. It's an 83 average from 2,365 ratings. Critic average, though, is 74. Now, what Ben was alluding to was, of course, this cunt. He's back again. The impact of Loathe's ferocious riffs is sometimes dampened by the band's obvious points of influence. I'll reserve judgment on that comment a little bit, but if it's meant literally, then something doesn't have to reinvent the wheel and be completely original to be good. Just because it's inspired by other things doesn't make it bad. I would argue that the last 2 or 3 generations of like rap R&B have been very derivative of the ones that came before. I don't think there's been a particularly new sound in it. Well, not a good one anyway, since kind of, I don't know, the Atlanta boom with Outkast and stuff. I don't know. Anyway. And I think metal in the 2020s is probably the genre that's moving the most, I'd say. I feel like metal has taken over both genre bending and being sexy. And I don't think they're going to give it back anytime soon. But anyway, let's see how this Loathe album does for that. It is 14 tracks, 49 minutes. I'm going to go through and listen to each track in turn. Using this here, I will rate them all individually out of 100 as we're listening to them, and we'll discuss them as well, and then at the end we'll rate and review the album. Now, one thing I do just need to say, and I make a point of always saying it when it's the truth, and it's the truth. As I'm recording this, it's Thursday. I've been off work since Monday. I have a condition called Crohn's disease. If you've seen videos of mine before, you probably already know that. It's not been very nice to me since last weekend. I'm in quite a bit of pain, but I'm recording later than normal. It's currently 9:20 in the evening, and I've spent the last several hours building myself up to this. This album, like I said, is 49 minutes, so I'm probably going to need about an hour and 20 of energy. And I reckon I've got it. I've got a full bottle of water here, keep me nice and hydrated. But yeah, basically the main reason I'm saying this is that if my energy starts to flag towards the end, I'm sorry in advance. Right. Anything else to say? I don't think there is. Let's listen to the music. Oh, I haven't done a thing. Yeah, there's still the midnight background there. See, I am ill. I forgot to put a LOATHE background there. All right, cut here and I'll do that. There we go. All done. Right. I have completely lost what I was doing now. But, oh yeah, the first song theme is an instrumental. And it's only just over a minute, well, just under a minute and a half long. So we'll play that straight into Aggressive Evolution, and then we'll have a chat about them both. Let's have a listen. I am not with it in terms of like video making mentality. Come on, dial in. Oh, see, that's the other danger. If there's lots of relaxing ambient noises, there's a very real danger of sending me to sleep. Because I am sleep deprived right now. And that is beautiful. That's hitting the spot. But I know this is a lead into a metalcore gent album, so eyes open. How long left? Oh, only a few seconds, okay. Ooh, static. Are we in? No. Okay. Heavily distorted lyric. Okay. Okay, that one was nicer, but the transition into the chorus was a bit stark for how, a bit jarring for how starkly different the chorus was to the pre-chorus. I'd like that a little smoother. Okay, a little bit of a break in between these this time, and a build. All right. Ugh. Hate to say, I think the chorus is the weakest part of this song so far. Because like the main thing I'm hearing is like the vocal kind of being a bit buried, and the bass just dum 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 dum. Like there's not a lot going on. Where the verse has had a lot going on. Ooh. Was that the word twice? That was so distorted, it didn't sound like anything. I guess like a shadow dying. Oh, it's nearly over. Oh, okay. They fade in. Right, gotcha. I'll need to be on the ball. Right. So I gave the theme, the opening thing, an 85. The consensus was an 83. I'm going lower on Aggressor Evolution. The consensus is an 89. I'm going to go 82. I enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. But I explained my issues as it was playing. I feel like the chorus is a little weak, especially considering how strong the verses and the pre-chorus were. And I also didn't feel like the lead into the chorus worked, really. It's just like, sometimes this works and it works well. Like, they just played the pre-chorus and the chorus is a completely different thing. And the only thing in between was like a couple of, like, I think it was like a couple of hi-hat hits, which just like, ting, ting, and then in. And I like a jarring tonal shift in a song. I've said it on many occasions, but I don't know, it just didn't really... I think because the chorus felt weaker, and that's what we're jarring tonal shifting to. It felt like jumping down a gear rather than up. And if you're going to do it jarring tonal shift, it kind of needs to go up a gear, not down. Yeah, not a fan of that particular part of the song, but the rest was really good. The riffs are really good. It sounds really good. Actually, I say it sounds really good again. The vocal in the chorus sounded a bit too buried, but I think bring it out a little more. But yeah, still a really good song. Still an 82. Just didn't really quite live up to the little instrumental thing that led into it. Anyway, let's go back to this and go back there and listen to Broken Vision Rhythm. More energy in this one. This is very Tom Surly lyrics here. Double time, alright. Alright. Yeah, you can get funky with it if you want. Alright. I don't know. Right, that's classically going to the next song, so let's just pause there. I don't know who Who, Ben? I think when Ben said that, where did you say it, Ben? Some argue, yeah, okay. You weren't saying it yourself. You were alluding to our favourite cunt. It featured someone. Sorry, I didn't clock that. It featured Harry Rule. Who's Harry Rule? He's known for being featured on this album. What else? God Complex is a songwriter, composer. I'm guessing he's in the band God Complex then. Yes, he is. Cool. Maybe check that. I'll maybe check that. I wish I could speak. It's the sleep deprivation. It's one of the things. It's one of the reasons why I struggle to work when my Crohn's really bad. Partly, mainly because of the pain and the just general never-ending discomfort. But also, obviously, the pain and discomfort leads to a certain amount of sleep deprivation, and then with that comes I just lose my ability to speak. Which actually makes this hobby a terrible one for me to have. Oh dear. What was I saying? Oh yeah. The influences that I think that people are saying are obvious. I don't know if it's the same people I'm thinking, because that was very Dillinger Escape Plan, that song. The wild erratic nature of it, the riffing, the vocal, everything, it felt so Dillinger. And I miss Dillinger. Like, Works by them is still one of my... Or is it just Aya? I always get confused because around the same time, two bands I liked both released albums with the word Aya in the title. Dillinger Escape Plan and Partway Drive. One of them is called Works and one of them is just called Aya. I always forget which way around they are. The Dillinger Escape Plan that has the word Aya in its title is still one of my favourite albums ever. Maybe I'll cover it one day. And that reminded me of it. Really, a really good song. You saw me hit like. I need to put a number down. And I'm going to put down an 86. What is the consensus for this? 86. I'm on the consensus. Hey, I'm one of you. Yay. Alright, the next song is called Two-Way Mirror. So have a listen to that. Oh yeah. Wall of sound. Let's get big with this shit. Just thinking, like, George Laver produced this in between Sundowning and Tomb. So like, this man had a prolific 3 years. I wonder if George is doing their new stuff. Let's have a look. No, he's not. They've gone with Eddie El Shakashi, whose only credit on Album of the Year is this. Okay. Well, this is a Deftones song. And if you think that's me complaining, you don't know me at all. If you're gonna make a Cherry Waves, I'm gonna get my knob out. I'm not joking, actually. So the criticism is that it sounds like great bands. That's a criticism. Because this is so Cherry Waves. And Cherry Waves is one of my favourite songs of all time. If I ever cover Saturday Night Wrist, expect to see me hit the number 9 twice when that song comes on. Yeah, go on then. Not even halfway. Are we here? I think we are, aren't we? Ooh. It's like a black metal guitar tone creeping out of the back of that. Why is this reminding me of Ethel Cain? It's got that kind of discordant, dark quality to it. Oh. Okay. Acoustic guitars? Was that? What's happening now? I still feel like in the lyric sheet there's a chorus left to go. There we go. Is it Cherry Waves or is it Minerva? It's got a bit of both of them about it. Definitely that early mid-2000s Deftones era. The best Deftones era. According to me and me alone. We're pushed close. We pushed close to a 90. But I think we're gonna fall ever so slightly short. The consensus for that song is a 93. I'm going 88. I thought 89. 89. 90, yeah, 89. 88.5, but I'm not allowed to do that, so we'll round up. Liverpool, I didn't know they were Scousers. But yeah, next song, 451 Days, is an instrumental, 1 minute and 40, okay. Yeah, I nearly threw a 90 on that, but I didn't quite. And now that I'm looking at it again, I can't think why I didn't. Maybe it just didn't quite soar high enough. Like if you're gonna do that Deftones style, you really want it to you want to climb out of your skin. And I didn't quite, I just kind of climbed to the edge of my skin. Am I chatting absolute shit? Yeah, probably. What else is new? Alright. 451 Days, kind of chatter in the background with another big synth. Not as nice a big synth as Theme, but it still works to divide up the album. Before we're going to the next track, New Faces in the Dark, another one with over 1 million plays here on YouTube Music. This is a fine little instrumental. I'll go 80 for that. Keeps the atmosphere going, keeps the presence of the album feeling the same. New Faces in the Dark. This feels like Turnstile's new album. It doesn't anymore. Ooh. There's that kind of vocal effect again. I say again, I don't think they did that exact one before, but they do seem to like burying the vocal and smothering it. Where are we? Okay. Ooh. A double bass kick, go on, son. To pause at the end. Is Red Room, by look of how few listens Red Room has, is it another instrumental? I know they did an entire instrumental album. It's not far off. I'll let it play while I waffle. New Faces in the Dark, I don't think really worked that well for me. I'm gonna go like a 76. The consensus for that is 83. No, it's not. It's 91. Wow. That one didn't really hit for me. Not entirely sure why. It just kind of, it felt similar to Aggressive Evolution and Broken Vision Rhythm, but with less to it. Yeah, it just didn't really hit for me. It might do on a second listen, but for the first listen, not really. Alright, Red Room. Lie, breathe, feed, withering and jealousy. Do you believe that it was ever worth it? Okay. I love a little punchy fucker. The consensus for that is 84. I'm going like 80. Actually, I will go 84. Love a little punchy fucker. Right. Next up is Screaming. What did Ben say about this album? Because I'm pretty sure one of the things. Yeah, the 49-minute runtime will absolutely fly by, and yeah, it is. We're on track 8 already. I know there's been a lot of like little instrumental breaks, but fucking flying through. Ooh. Get pop punky funky, let's have it. I'll two-step. Mmm. Okay, I was about to complain about the vocal being too low, but then that line came up, so okay. Alright. How are we getting into the chorus straight from here? So fucking low, my goodness. Are these like 8-string guitars or something like that? Oh, that harmony's lovely. I will write to you through the stars and the clouds. Alright, LOATHE. You can have your 90 from me. You can have your 90. The consensus for that is 92. You're not far off. And now we're going to the... Oh wait, I want to hit like on that. Oh, please hold on, energy levels. Please hold on. Alright, is it really you? Ow. Ooh, do they have multiple... Do they have multiple vocalists? A clean and a dirty? I would assume. My goodness. This font is horrible, isn't it? Like, look at that R and that question mark. Ooh. Graphic designers at Genius fucking sorted this shit. That's terrible. Just use this font, but bigger and bold. What does this remind me of? Where is this taking me to? It's such a specific thing and I can't place it. Oh. And I don't just mean the Sleep Token version of this song. Okay, oh, there's such a specific song that this reminds me of. I'm so close, it's right there. Wake up, Royston. Oh, you're not helping, love. I need to keep an eye when it's ending. Otherwise, God will start playing. Is that all she wrote? Ooh. Okay, chord's gonna start playing. I'm gonna stop there. It's not a great pause, but I don't think there's gonna be one. That was fantastic. That's the best song on the album. The consensus is a 94. I think that's too low. I'm gonna go a 96. I thought that was phenomenal. I feel kind of empty now. It's partly because I'm ill. So partly because my energy's running out a little. But my goodness, that song, it just like, just carried me into a different realm. And it's going to annoy me if I can't think of what the song that it reminds me of. It's not... I feel like it might be a song by like Lonely the Brave or someone. I'll need to listen. It's such a shame. I'll need to listen loads more times. Darn it. Oh, what a trial that'll be. That was wonderful. I loved that. Good. Okay. I feel like we're going big heavy riff here. Oh, we're building slow. In fact, I could have guessed big heavy riff without hearing anything, just based on the fact that this is the first lyric. Ooh. It's down-tuned so far, I can barely hear notes. It's just like mud in my ears. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah. It's still going. God, Dillinger are back, guys. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Alright. I went 81. Just a bit. I like the muddy, I like the punch me in the face, but I need the melody with it. And it went Dillinger for a bit, but not really Dillinger enough. 81. Good song, not great. In fact, good, not great is normally 70s for me, so I will amend that to a 79. Ooh. Black metal me up, baby, let's go. This is so Death Heaven's newest album. Or rather, Death Heaven's new album is so this. Just drop out and go funky, alright. There's a long time left in this. I'm ready for something. Not sure what, but I'm ready. Change up, give me something different. So far this is another 70s. Like, I've enjoyed it, it's heavy. It's in the kind of alley of what I like. But I need more, give me more. Give me more, Loathe. Hit me with what's something else. Minute or so left, put shade under. Nah, you're not just fading for this long. Ooh. Choral, okay. Reversed choral. I feel like this is going into a sad cartoon. I'm gonna revise both of these. I'm gonna bring them both down quite a bit. I'm gonna go 76 and 77. Didn't really do that much for me, this little section of the album. Let's go into a sad cartoon and a sad cartoon reprise. Okay. Bright. Pop punky again. Okay. Tell me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't the reprise of a song come like later on in the album than right after it? Anyway. Ooh, Deftones is back. Okay. Okay. Very cool first verse. Ooh. Smooth, baby. I stopped paying attention. Where are we? Yeah, okay. Alright, so now the reprise, which comes right after the song itself. So surely this is just part of the song? No? Am I unfamiliar with what the word reprise means? A repeated passage of music, a piece of music, or a repeat piece of musical performance. Okay, I guess, yeah. I've only ever been familiar with the term reprise in musical theatre, where a piece from earlier, usually the first act, comes back in the third. Or second if it's a 2-act piece. But yeah. Fine. Oh yeah, the numbers thing. the thing I do on the channel. This was like a 92. This is fucking great. The little reprise thing at the end it's fine. It's not 43, 83. I was torn between 83 and 84, and I put the 4 and the 3 in without the 8. 10:15 p.m. here, my time. Extremely hot, and I'm extremely ill. It's bedtime. So let's listen to this title track. I let it in and it took everything. And actually, after this, there's one more thing I want to do. The reverb on both the fucking vocal and the guitar just filling up everything. Jesus Christ. Ooh. What's this gonna be? It's such an intriguingly laid out, simple repeating lyric. A reprise, if you will. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Tasty. Reading my mind back to me. Is this rated one of the best tracks in the album? Yeah, it's a 91. In fact, I agree. 91. So I'll leave the camera off. 85, 82, 86, 89, 80, 76, 84, 90, 96, 76, 77, 92, 83, 91. That's some fucking album. It's a bit up and down. It's a bit up and down. Not everything hit. But fuck me, the best that hit and stayed hit. But that's what I'll say. Not everything hit, but the bits that hit. I preferred them soaring to screaming, but either way, it was stellar. I'm gonna whack on this one an 85. Ooh, no, bit higher. Change your mind immediately. I need to refresh. And then it'll let me change it. 86, 6. I've got 4 90s, including a 96 in here. I'll go 87. just calibrating. All right, that's the video. Only not quite, because there's one other thing I want to do. I want to go and check out this because, well, first off, 91. Come on then, and also I meant to do it when it came out, but I didn't. I forgot. So. So let's do it now, and then I can put this out tonight immediately after. Right, let's have a drink first. Let's build a bit of energy. You're getting a peek behind the curtain here, because I'm going to do another intro in a minute, and I'm not going to cut this video off before I do. Right, come on, the last little bit I've got. I'll gift every bit of strength I have left. Right. We'll do this, and then I'll put this out live tonight, and then I'll use that to plug the Ko-fi version of what you just watched. See? Clever. I guess. Let's get the thing up here. This will be the quickest way, won't it? Go to the band page. Oh, what a lovely photo. And some bunch of chaps. Gifted every strength that you are. All right. Okay. So is there anything else I need to do before I can just launch into an intro for this? Load it up on here. That's what I need to do. Actually have the song ready to play. That would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, I can just click it there. All right. Okay. I don't know why I'm adjusting the mic. I've just been talking into it for like an hour and a half, right? Okay. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Roasting Charmaine. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we are going to do something that is very much belated. I am going to finally listen, only 24 days after it came out, to the new single from LOATHE, Gifted Every Strength. I can't remember why I didn't when it came out, but thanks to Ben over on my Ko-fi, I have just listened to and reviewed their album from 2020. I gave it all, and it took, what was it? I let it in, and it took everything. How did I forget the title? Because it's long and I'm tired. So I thought, why not, while I'm here, also check out their newest single, Gifted Every Strength. The user score being 91 is very promising, and minor spoilers for the video, but I quite like the album too. That is on Ko-fi. It'll be on that reaction will only be on Ko-fi for the next week. If you want to check that out now, you can do it. It'll be in the pinned comment. It'll cost you £1 UK sterling. to see it a week early. Or you can wait a week. Subscribe to the channel and you'll see it in your sub box a week from tonight, I think. If that's what's on the schedule. It might be 6 or 8 days, I can't remember. Right. Yeah, not much else to say. Let's listen to it. I've got the lyrics on the screen. Let's have it. Gifted every strength. Okay, good, cool build. Something's gonna explode. Oh. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah, man. Where are we? I do this. I have the lyrics on the screen, but then I close my eyes and lose where we are. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hey. Hey. Fucking hell. Calm down. Can't just change up like that. Although it does say switch in brackets, so I guess fine. No notes so far. Oh no, outro? Only halfway.
I just keep losing. Just supposed to lose.
Fucking turnstile vibes in this section. Everyone's getting funky with it these days, and I am here for it. Oh. Well, fucking hell, there's more than a minute left. I was about to say, thinking it was over, this is going straight into the running for Song of the Year. That's what I should write. No, I won't name any of the songs in this review, I don't need to. 95. That was fucking great. Fucking great. Ugh. It's still fucking going. Fuck me running. That was so good. We saw the number I fucking wrote. Ah. Oof, Jesus. I need a minute. I'm gonna go and cool down somewhere and listen to that again. There's also a couple of tracks from the album that I want to listen to again. So thank you, Ben, for your request. If you want to request that I do listen to a single, an album, whatever, you can do so over on the Ko-fi. There's a link in the description. Also, if you want to watch my review of I Let It In and It Took Everything a week early, you can look at that in the pinned comment. I don't know what to do with myself after that song. I just want to listen to it again, but I don't want to listen to it twice in the videos. I'm gonna do that. Wow, what a song. Is there much to say? I feel like my face is kind of saying it. The fact that it's just visible. I feel like the problem is, right, if I try and look at what my face looks like, it turns and I can't see. Ideally. But if I can just put my little preview thing there. Oh, look, there I am. But no. Sorry, I'm getting silly. That was fantastic. I adored every second of that. Wonderful. So, from me, Rustin Charmaine, and from my channel founder, Trin Exists, until the future, you drive safe.